Hello friends, today we are discussing the another important topic into the C language, that is nothing but the function in C language. Okay, so in this video we will discuss the basic part of the function into the C language. Okay, so see into the introductory part. Now see if the program, whatever the program did by the user, if that program is very large program and it is very complex, then see what happen. This program is very difficult to debug and test. That program means if that program is large, then for that programmer or for that person it is difficult to test and debug the program. Then what happen, such a program is divided into sub programs. Okay, whatever that large program is there, that is divided into sub programs. So if we divide that programs into the sub program, what happen, its testing and debugging is very easy. So whatever that sub program is there, this is called as the function. Okay, so this is nothing but the in general way we have defined here the function. What happen if our program is too large, then what happen, it is difficult to test him and debug him. Then what happen, whatever that program is there, that is divided into number of program, or you can say it is number of sub programs, and whatever that sub program is there, that is called as the function. Means here you can understood that why we are using the function. Why we are using the function? If program written by the user is too large or too big, then what happen, it will make such difficulty that to execute it, debug it, test it. So in order to make it easy, what we did, or what we are doing, we, whatever the program we are having, we are dividing that program into number of parts, and whatever that sub parts or sub program is there, this is called as the function. So technically we will see the definition of function. So what is the function? Here itself it is given that a function is a self-contained block of statements that performs a specific task. Okay, means what happen, a function is a self-contained block of statement, means into the function it consists of the statements that we have to execute that perform a specific task. This point or this line is very important. What it going to do, it performs a specific task. Okay, so as per the definition, or what is the definition of function, it is a self-contained block of the statement. It is the block of different statement that performs the particular task. Okay, so below that two advantages or some advantages of functions are given. First advantages, it avoids the repetition of code, and second advantage is function also saves the memory space and time. Okay, so what it will, how it will repetition of code is avoided, or how it will save the memory space or time, we will study when we will learn the program. Okay, now see, basically there are two types of the function that are given here. First is nothing but the library function, and second is nothing but the user defined function. So first of all, what is mean by library function? See here into the definition given, library functions are ready-made available in C. Okay, whatever the function which are ready-made available in C, that is called as the library function. So as we know that these functions are ready-made available in C, so there is no need to develop this function. Okay, what you have to keep in mind, library functions are ready-made available in C, so there is no need to develop the function. And next is nothing but the user defined function. User defined function, as name itself suggests, that the function which is developed by the user, that is called as the user defined function. Okay, so basically two parts, or basically two types of function. First is nothing but the library function, and second is nothing but the user defined function. Library function, the function which is already available in C or ready made in C, no need to develop. And the user defined function is nothing but the function which is developed by the user. Okay, now see, basically this is another important part. elements of the function. See, this is the very basic parts of the function. If you learn this basic part clearly, then function is very easy one. There are three basic elements of the function. First is nothing but the function declaration, third is nothing but the function call, and fourth is nothing but the function definition. Three basic elements of the function: function declaration, function call, function definition. So we will start with the function declaration. Now what is mean or how we can declare the function? See, function declaration is the same like the variable declaration. Okay, but one point we have to keep in mind: function can be declared the above main function. What we have to keep in mind? Function can be declared the above the main function. Okay, so while function declaration, we have to take the care that whenever we are going to declare any function, we have to declare that function above the main function. Okay, so here general form of function declaration is given. What is given? Data type, then we have to write the function name, and into the bracket we have to give the parameter list. Parameter in the sense we have to specify the data type of that particular parameter, means whether it is integer, float or character, whatever it may be. Okay, so for example, we have taken data type float, function name is nothing but the fun, and into the bracket we have written it integer and float. Okay, so see, another statement is given below. If function does not return any value, then we write void before the function name. So what we have to keep in mind: when function does not return any value, then what we have to write? We have to write the void in front of or before the function name. And another part we have to keep in mind is the word function declaration should be above the main function. And how it's a declaration form: data type, function name, and into the bracket we have to specify the parameter list. Very simple function declaration, just like the variable declaration. Next, the another important part: after the declaration, what we have to do? We have to call that function. Okay, we have to call that function. So how to call that function? A function is called by writing the function name and passing the parameters if required. Okay, here basically two parts. While calling the function, we have to write the function name, and into the we have to pass the parameters if required. Means if required we will pass the parameter, if not required we will not pass the parameter, it doesn't matter. Okay, so into the general form, what we have to write? Function name, and into the bracket actual parameter list. Okay, now see, here example we have given cube is the name of the function, and whatever we have written into the bracket number, that is nothing but the actual parameter. Okay, so here one term is coming, that is nothing but the actual parameter. Okay, so before studying the function definition, we will study the what is mean by actual parameter and what is mean by formal parameter. But while into the function call, what we have to keep in mind? Just we have to write the function name, and then we have to pass the parameter if it is required, or we are not going to pass the parameter. Okay, so what is mean by actual parameter and what is mean by formal parameter? See, actual parameter definition is given: when we pass the number or variable to the function call, then these variables are called as the actual parameter. Okay, so what we have to keep in mind in actual parameter: when we pass the number or variable to when or to where? Function call. At the time of function call, when we are going to pass the number or variable, that time whatever that parameter present is there, this is called as the actual parameter. So what you have to keep in mind: actual parameter is present during the function call. Okay, and formal parameter, when whatever the parameter is there, when we receive these parameter at the time of function definition, then that parameters or then that variables is called as the word formal parameters. Okay, so what formal parameters, where it is present? Formal parameters are always present where? Into the function definition. And actual parameter is where present? It is always present into the function call. Okay, whatever the number or variable we are going to pass at the time of function call, this is called as the actual parameter. And when we receive these values at the time of function definition, then it is called as the formal parameters. See, in order to study the function, we have to we are in our mind, it is clear that what is actual parameter and what is formal parameter. Then and then only it is easy to write as the program. Okay, next part is nothing but the function definition. So how to define a function? Now the very important part into the function is nothing but the function definition. Why it is important? Because function definition contains actual statement which is to be executed. Means whatever the coding we have to do, that coding is actual statement. Whatever the coding of that actual statement is there, that is present into the function definition. Always we have to keep in mind, we have not written this statement into function declaration or function call. Here the statement comes what? Function definition contains actual statement which is to be executed. So the general form of function definition is given here: data type, function name, and the formal parameter list. See here, one statement is or one part is coming, that is nothing but the formal parameter. So here example, we have given cube and into the bracket we have written it as the integer a. Okay, so what is the difference is there? We have to just write the function name and into the bracket the whatever the parameter that we are having. You are supposed to looking like the whatever the function declaration or function definition, that is like same. Okay, but what we have to keep in, it is not like saying function definition is above the function definition is present into the actually in our program, but function call function declaration, it is present what? Above your main function. Okay, and during the time of function calling, we are just calling that function. So into the function definition we have to pass the formal parameter. Now see, this is the simple demonstration, or this is the simple program for understood the function. Now first of all, two header files we are having. First is nothing but the stdio.h, conner.h. After that we have declared the function. What is the name of my function? That is nothing but the message. Here we are not returning any value in our program, that's why I have written void in front of that message. Okay, and after that our main program will going to start, or main function is there. After that I have called the function, which is that function message. Now what happen when I will call that function? Your program control goes to where your program control will go. Your program control directly goes to the function definition where you have defined that function. It is not like that below the message it is written what it is written, printf find, that line is executed. It is not like that. When we call the function message, then your program control is goes to which line? Where you have defined your function, that is below that line, void message, that is nothing but the function definition. But into the function definition what we have written? Print how are you. Means what happen? Whenever you are going to call the function, that time your program control goes to the function definition. Whatever the line or whatever the code written into the function definition, that code will going to execute, and after that your program control again goes to the where you have called the function. Okay, and whatever the remaining part after the function calling, that part is going to execute. Means here you have called the message function, then your program control goes to the function definition, that is at the void message, then it will print on the screen how are you. That is only one statement which is present into the function definition. Then whatever the program control is there, that will going to the function call, and after that what is written? Fine. Means into the your output screen what you are seeing, first statement is nothing but the how are you, and after that what you are seeing, that is nothing but the fine. Okay, this is the simple demonstration of the function. Three main things we have to consider here: function declaration, function call, and function definition. Okay, now next we will study another simple program, addition of a two number using the function. Okay, so simple program, same stdio.h, conner.h. Here we have taken the which function? That is nothing but the add. Okay, we have declared that function above the main function, and into the main function we have called the function that is nothing but the add. That time what happened, your program control goes to the function definition, where you have declared the function that is nothing but the void add, and that is similar like our program. We have taken the three variables, then we have accessed it by using scanf, and then we have make the addition that is nothing but the c is equal to a plus b, and we have printed that is nothing but the c. And after this execution of all this code, then your program control again transfer to your original position into the means nothing but the function call. And after the function call there is a get ch function. It after the execution of it, our program will going to stop. Okay, means what we have seen into the function definition, whatever the actual statements are coding, whatever the actual statements of codings are there, these are present into the function definition. Okay, so whatever the actual coding statements are there, these are present into the function definition. You can see here we have declared our function void add as after that we have called the function that is nothing but the add, and last we have defined the function void add, and whatever the actual coding is there, that we have did into the function definition. Okay, so this is the very simple and basic part of the function. We need to three elements are there into the function. First is nothing but the function declaration, function call, function definition, then actual parameters and formal parameters, and next is nothing but the what very important part into the function is nothing but the how your program control will going to transfer from the function call to the function definition. That is important. And another thing you have to keep in mind, that is nothing but the actual coding is there, that is always present into the, or actual statement is there, that is always present into the function definition. So this is the basic part of the function. So look at this all basic part, then you can easily understood what is meant by function. Okay.